See, today we are going to discuss about the Coulomb's law. See, what is Coulomb's law? The force of attraction or repulsion. Actually, when two charges are there, take previous lecture what we have seen. If two charges are there, if similar charge, they will repel each other. If opposite charge, unlike charges, so they will attract each other. So Coulomb has given a law how much force acting between the two charges. Okay. What is the relation between the force and charge and relation between the distance and charge? So what they have seen, if 2 point charge they are at rest and distance between them is r, so what they have seen कि the force of attraction or repulsion between 2 point charges at rest is directly proportional to product of charge and inversely proportional to square of distance between them. So what they have seen, suppose q1 and q2 is two charges, the force of attraction or repulsion is directly proportional to product of charge. So that is product of charge and inversely proportional to square of distance between two charges. If we are combining both, so we can see here F directly proportional to product and inversely proportional to square of distance between the two charges. So here if we are taking proportional changing in the form of equality, so F is equal to one constant we are using. Suppose this constant is K, so K Q1 Q2 upon R square. So this K is, here K is proportional constant. K is proportional constant and for vacuum what we have seen, if vacuum is there, the value of K by practical experiment, it has come 9.0 into 10 raised to 9 Newton meter square per Coulomb square. You can see here. So this formula F is equal to K Q1 Q2 upon square. This is giving the force between the two charges when they are kept at distance r and they are in rest. You can see here, if similar charge is there, so they will repel each other. Mean Q1 will exert force upon Q2 F. So Q2 also exert force upon Q1. Both have same magnitude but opposite direction. Both will repel each other. Suppose if unlike charge is there, one is positive and another is negative, distance between them is r, that time what happen, unlike charge they will attract each other, they will exert force upon each other, the magnitude will be same but direction is opposite, and magnitude of this force can be given by this Coulomb's law, F is equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R square. Just here for convince to applying in Gauss theorem and some other theorem, take this constant we are representing in this form. See here, this constant K we are representing as 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. This epsilon naught is called absolute permittivity of free space or vacuum. this स्पेशल रिप्रेजेंटेशन इज देयर, इस जो प्रोपोर्शनल कांस्टेंट उसका हम एक स्पेशल रिप्रेजेंटेशन करते हैं गॉस थ्योरम वगैरह में अप्लाई करने के लिए. ठीक है, अपने कन्विंस के लिए, ठीक है, दिस k इज रिप्रेजेंटेड एज 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट। इस एप्सिलॉन नॉट का नाम क्या है? एब्सोल्यूट परमिटिविटी ऑफ फ्री स्पेस। तो फ्रॉम हियर आल्सो यू कैन सी कि 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट इज इक्वल टू k, and k has value 9 into 10 raised to 9. So from here you can find the value of epsilon naught. So epsilon naught is equal to 1/4 pi, mean 3.149 into 10 raised to 9. If you will calculate it, around 8.856 into 10 raised to minus 12 Newton, Coulomb square, reciprocal of this unit, Coulomb square per Newton meter square. This will be the value of epsilon naught, or you can say absolute permittivity of free space. So this Coulomb's formula we can convert in this form. कैसे हम कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं? If you are putting k is equal to 1/4 pi epsilon naught, you can see here f is equal to, in place of k if you are writing 1/4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 upon r square. So this will be the formula for force, Coulomb's law force acting between the two charges when they are at rest. F is equal to 1/4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 upon r square. Okay. Suppose this formula we have obtained when there is vacuum, no any medium is there. Suppose when any medium is kept between the two charges, as water or mica, take any material medium we have kept here, then what happen if a material medium, if a material medium is kept between two charges, अगर हमने कोई मटेरियल मीडियम पुट कर दिया तो दिस फार्मूला इज चेंज. हाउ? F is equal to 1/4 pi epsilon. In place of epsilon naught you are putting epsilon q1 q2 upon r square. Here this epsilon is called, epsilon को हम क्या करते हैं बच्चों? absolute permittivity of, in place of free space or vacuum you are writing medium, absolute permittivity of medium. So absolute permittivity, this epsilon, in place of epsilon naught if you are putting epsilon, so this epsilon is called absolute permittivity of medium. Okay, so here you can see this force will act when there is a material medium. So we can find this the relation between this F and Fm. Force when vacuum is there and force when medium is there. So we can find the relation between these two. Here I am writing so see here what is the relation between them. If you are dividing this force acting when vacuum is there, q1 q2 kept at distance are at rest, when there is medium same charge will be there and same distance. So what happen? F upon Fm, we have divided force acting between charge when vacuum is there, so F upon Fm. So if we divide here, so q1 q2 r square cancel out, 1/4 pi cancel out, so this will becomes epsilon upon epsilon naught. So this epsilon upon epsilon naught. Epsilon is absolute permittivity of medium. This epsilon naught is absolute permittivity of free space. So this is the ratio F upon Fm. This is the ratio of absolute permittivity of medium to absolute permittivity of vacuum. So this is represented by special epsilon r, and this epsilon r is called, इसे हम कहते हैं relative permittivity. Relative permittivity of medium. Also it is known as dielectric constant. कभी कभी हम इसे K से भी डिनोट करते हैं, ठीक है. This is also denoted as K, and this is called relative permittivity of medium or dielectric constant. तो here we can see F upon Fm is equal to epsilon r, ठीक है. तो यहां से हम देख सकते हैं कि Fm is equal to what? F upon epsilon r. So when two charges kept at distance r, vacuum is there, that time force is acting F. So when if I put it the medium, so this becomes 1 upon epsilon r times of force acting when vacuum is there. और हम लोग देखेंगे बच्चों कि इस epsilon r की वैल्यू कितनी होती है बेटा? 1. किसके लिए? दिस इज फॉर वैक्यूम. And for any dielectric medium, so for dielectric medium or insulator, the value is more than 1, ठीक है. तो हम क्या कहेंगे बेटा? For dielectric medium, किसी dielectric medium के लिए इसकी वैल्यू कितनी होती है? relative permittivity की greater than 1 and less than of infinite कर सकते हो. और for conductor, ठीक है, it becomes infinite, ठीक है, for conductor. You can see कि the value of relative permittivity is more than 1 if vacuum is replaced by any dielectric medium. So here we can see force will be reduced because epsilon r is greater than 1. So when we are kept in any medium between the two charges, the force acting between the two charges will reduce. So we can see here, this is the Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law, the force between two charges is directly proportional to product of magnitude of charge and inversely proportional to square of distance between the two charges. And one thing more, we can conventionally we are representing कंफर्ट के लिए हम लोग इसको किस फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं बेटा? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 upon r square. यहाँ epsilon naught इसलिए क्योंकि भी गॉस थ्योरम अगर आप पढ़ेंगे तो वहाँ पर क्या होता है बेटा? टोटल चार्ज अपॉन epsilon naught. इसीलिए हमने एक न्यू फिजिकल क्वांटिटी इंट्रोड्यूस किया, and this physical quantity epsilon naught is called absolute permittivity of free space. If medium is there, so this epsilon naught is replaced by epsilon, and this epsilon is called absolute permittivity of medium. And you can see here a relation F upon Fm is equal to ratio of absolute permittivity of medium to absolute permittivity of free space. See, we have seen Coulomb's force. F is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon q1 q2 upon r square. So suppose we are comparing the Newton's law of gravitation. See, you have seen this Coulomb's law, you have also seen the gravitational law. Both are similar in some manners. Newton's gravitation law is what? If two masses are there, m1 and m2, the force between two mass, what you have seen gravitational force, this is electrostatic force. If we are talking about the gravitational force, what happened? Newton's law of gravitation, to F directly proportional to product of mass and inversely proportional to square of distance between them, and there you are using the constant g. If you are comparing this electrostatic force and gravitational force, comparison. Comparison between electrostatic force, static force and gravitational force. If you want to compare, so there are some similarities you can say. What are the similarities are there? Similarities, you can say very important similarity, both will depends upon product. Here it will depends upon product of charge, so it will depends upon product of mass. ठीक है, तो here product of charge, तो वहां पर क्या होगा बच्चों, सिमिलरिटी क्या है कि प्रोडक्ट ऑफ मास, ये सिमिलर है. बोथ आर फॉलोइंग, यहाँ पर एक सिमिलरिटीज हम देख सकते हैं. यहाँ प्रोडक्ट ऑफ चार्ज, प्रोडक्ट ऑफ मास. इनवर्स स्क्वायर लॉ, दोनों किसको फॉलो अप करते हैं बेटा, फॉलोइंग इनवर्स स्क्वायर लॉ. इनवर्स स्क्वायर लॉ. अच्छा, बोथ आर सेंट्रलाइज फोर्स, दोनों सेंटर टू सेंटर दे आर एक्टिंग. ठीक है, यहाँ भी मास टू, यानी हम कह सकते हैं एक और सिमिलरिटीज कि सेंट्रलाइज फोर्स. ठीक है, एक और भी कह सकते हैं बोथ आर कंजर्वेटिव नेचर, डज नॉट डिपेंड्स अपॉन पाथ. तो हम ऐसे भी कह सकते हैं कंजर्वेटिव नेचर. ठीक है, वी कैन गिव सम सिमिलरिटीज. हम कुछ सिमिलरिटीज यहाँ पर दे सकते हैं बच्चों. ठीक है, क्या क्या सिमिलरिटीज मैंने बताई कि बोथ प्रोपोर्शनल टू किसके होता है, प्रोडक्ट, या प्रोडक्ट ऑफ चार्ज या प्रोडक्ट ऑफ मास. बोथ आर फॉलोइंग द इनवर्स स्क्वायर लॉ. बोथ का नेचर कैसा है बच्चों, कंजर्वेटिव. ठीक है, और हम ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं बोथ आर कैसे हैं बेटा, सेंट्रलाइज फोर्स. ठीक है, these are some similarities between the electrostatic force and gravitational force. एक है भी हम कह सकते हैं बेटा लॉन्ग रेंज, शॉर्ट रेंज, बोथ आर एक्टिंग बोथ. ठीक है, दोनों में ये काम करते हैं, शॉर्ट रेंज में भी काम करते हैं, लॉन्ग रेंज में भी काम करते हैं. अच्छा, एक चीज, अच्छा डिसिमिलरिटीज क्या क्या है, when we are talking about the dissimilarities इन दोनों में, तो एक सबसे पहला है इट हैज बोथ अट्रैक्टिव एंड रिपल्सिव नेचर. जबकि इसका नेचर कैसा होगा, ऑलवेज अट्रैक्टिव. तो हम कह सकते हैं कि इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स हैविंग both nature attraction and repulsion, attraction और repulsion. जबकि ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स क्या होगा बच्चों, ठीक है, while ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स कैसा होता है, ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स जो है फोर्स ऑलवेज कैसा होगा, अट्रैक्टिव नेचर. कैसा नेचर होगा बेटा, अट्रैक्टिव. एक चीज और भी है, हियर कैपिटल G that does not depends upon the medium. ठीक है, here electrostatic force depends upon the intervening medium. तो यहां हम क्या कहेंगे बेटा, मीडियम. जो इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स होगा Fe है, depends upon medium between the two charges. ठीक है, while Fg, ठीक है, ये does not depends upon medium. एक और खास बात है, ये स्ट्रॉन्ग है, ये थोड़ा सा क्या होता है, वीक फोर्स. ठीक है, हम क्या कर सकते हैं, जो इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स है ये दिस इज स्ट्रॉन्ग, एंड जबकि ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स कैसा है, दिस इज वीक फोर्स. जो इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स है, रिमेंबर इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स इज स्ट्रॉन्ग फोर्स while gravitational force is weak force. About में 10⁻39 times ये stronger हो जाता है if you are comparing between the proton suppose you have taken. तो if you will compare तो 10⁻39 times force electrostatic force is greater than times ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स. एक हम कंपैरिजन भी करना चाहेंगे बच्चों, ठीक है, बिटवीन द टू प्रोटॉन. वी वांट कंपेयर द फोर्स बिटवीन टू प्रोटॉन और टू इलेक्ट्रॉन, ठीक है, इन टू proton at distance 10⁻⁻5 meter in vacuum. If you want to compare what happened, ठीक है, so what will be the electrostatic force between two proton? 1/4 pi epsilon. If vacuum is there, 1/4 pi epsilon mean 9 into 10⁻9. Charge upon proton 1.6 into 10⁻⁻19. 1.6 into 10⁻⁻19. Distance is what? 10⁻⁻15 square. So here we can see 9 into 16, 2.56, 19, 38, minus 38, minus 30, minus 8. So this will comes 10⁻⁻38 minus 30, minus 8. So about, we can see here that much Newton will come electrostatic force. See, if we'll go for the gravitational force, what happened? So G 6.67 into 10⁻⁻11. Mass of proton 1.67 into 10⁻⁻27 kg. Distance 10⁻⁻15 square. Compare it. 67, 1.67, 1.67, 10⁻⁻27, minus 30, this is 3, minus 27, 3, minus 24, minus 24, this is minus 35. If we'll compare it, so nearby what happened? If you'll see here, the Fe upon Fg gravitational force, that will come nearby 10⁻�36 times nearby. The electrostatic force is much stronger force than the gravitational force. See, here we are going to discuss about the vector form. See, Q1, Q2, two charges here. Position vector of Q1 is kept at point A, Q2 is kept at point B. Suppose this is the origin. The position vector of Q1 is R1, position vector of Q2 is R2, this O is origin. So see, this will represent R12, R, you can say R21. R12 mean a vector whose direction is along A to B, 1 to 2. R21 is vector B to A. how we can represent Coulomb's force in vector form? F21. F21. 2, 1. Remember, if 2, 1 is there, the force is exerted on Q2 by Q1. If 1, 2 is there, the force exerted on Q1 by Q2. The vector form, how we are representing? So F21 mean force exerted on Q2 by Q1. So this is represented by F21. So F21 is equal to what? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon Q1 Q2 upon magnitude of this R12 square, and direction is, remember 2, 1 is there, so direction is R12. Okay, remember 1, 2, 2. If these are both is positive charge, here this will be the direction of 1 to 2. So this will be the direction of F21. If you are talking F12 force exerted on vector Q1 due to Q2, so this is given by Q1 Q2 R21 square. See here, magnitude of R12 is equal to magnitude of R21. This you can given as R. This is length of AB, and here direction will be R21. So 2 to 1, R21 mean along BA. So this will be the direction of force F12. So you can see here R21 is equal to minus R12. 21 unit vector along BA, R12 unit vector along AB. So both have same magnitude, but direction is opposite. This is negative vector. So from here also you can see F121 is equal to क्या होगा बच्चों, minus F12, and magnitude F12 is equal to magnitude of F21 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon Q1 Q2 upon R square. So here R12 R21 both magnitude is R. So this is the vector form. You can see here force upon charge Q2 due to Q1 is represented by F21, and F21 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon Q1 Q2 upon magnitude of distance square and unit vector 1 2 any along AP. Is very important. Here you can write down force exerted on Q1 by Q2. So this is given by F12. See, if one charge is positive, another is negative, that time what happen? If one charge we have taken positive, another charge is negative. Here I am showing. Suppose this is Q1 and this is minus Q2. This is A, this is B. Position vector is R1 and R2. That time what happen? If we will apply the same formula, F21 force upon 2 due to 1 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon Q1 plus यहाँ Q2 minus upon R12 square R12. Here positive into negative, so this minus sign will be here. So that will come 1 upon 4 pi epsilon q1 q2 upon r12 square. Here minus r12. This will minus r12. So minus r12, that is r21. That is r21. So direction is from 2 to 1. So 2 to 1 mean along BA. So this will be the direction of force. So F21 in this case, you can see here, this case the force upon charge Q2 due to charge Q1 will be along BA. Same way, if 1-2 you are finding F12, the similar way you will see 1 upon 4 pi epsilon q1 q2 upon r12 square, and this will be r12. So r12 mean 1 to 2. So this will be the direction of F12. So from here you can see if opposite charge will be there, तो they will attract each other. यहाँ पर आप ध्यान से देख सकते हो बच्चों, हमने वेक्टर फॉर्म में प्लस q1, यहाँ पर दूसरा चार्ज क्या है माइनस q2, ठीक है, r12 by the formula, तो minus will come here and r21 it becomes. So r21 mean direction is along BA. So along BA force upon q2 and force upon q1 along AB. Mean both will attract each other. तो similar charge will be there. तो अगर दोनों similar charge हैं तो यहाँ पर आप ध्यान से देखोगे ये भी प्लस q1, यहाँ पर प्लस q2 आएगा, तो यही डायरेक्शन रहेगा. If opposite charge होगा तो one positive one negative, तो यहाँ पर minus sign will come here and it will be reverse. Main direction will be reverse. Mean attractive nature. तो ये वेक्टर फॉर्म है. It is very very important. इसको हम क्या कर सकते हैं बच्चों, बहुत ध्यान से याद कर सकते हैं कि फोर्स अपॉन चार्ज Q2 ड्यू टू Q1 1 upon 4 pi epsilon Q1 Q2 upon R magnitude square, and अगर 2 1 is here तो 1 2 mean 1 to 2 mean along AB. This is the very very important. This is the vector form of Coulomb's law.